Welcome to your sixth installment of Tribe TV. I'm Ryan Voss.
And I'm Alexis Mostowski. Let's get this started.
Our group name is Panic at the Black Box, and we came up with it because, we perform our shows in the Black Box Theater, and, panic is a type of emotion, and the theme of our group essentially is emotions and the different types of emotions. So yeah, well, our show consisted of like three games and 3 skits, I would say. One of the skits was like at a dress shop, at a coffee shop, and another one was like hands off, like where I controlled someone else's movements and stuff like that. And some games that we did were freeze tag, phrases in a can, getting to work with everyone. And this was my first improv show that I've done. So yeah, it was a lot of fun working with everyone and learning new things. Yeah, you need to take Theater 1 as a prerequisite for advanced theater and to perform for the public and stuff. But in Theater 1 you do improv and stuff, but it's just for the class and it's not for anyone to come see. Don't panic at the Black Box, haha. Just stay calm, everything will be fine. If you panic, then things will turn out badly, and if you think you'll do badly, then things will obviously go not as planned. So be positive about everything, Garcia.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Let's take a look at how breast cancer affects some of those here at Lake Central.
My name is Luis Hernandez, and I'm a junior. So me and my mom are close. She has cancer, breast cancer. She's going through it for the 3rd time. Just as a whole experience, it's made us really close. My first thought was, this can't be happening. My mom, because I didn't understand at the time, I thought she was healthy and everything. And then it kind of hit that this is actually happening. She has cancer. She's gonna have to go through all these treatments, and it's just gonna suck. It's a hard thing to go through, and it sucks for anybody. Nobody should have to go through that. But I mean, through all the negativity, there's a positive outcome. You grow through it. You become closer with family. You understand that life is very fragile and anything can happen.
My name is Mrs. Zills, and I teach Algebra 1 and Honors Geometry. I found out I had breast cancer August 16th of 2016, so like 2 days into the school year last year. So I was devastated on the way home and crying, and so my family luckily was all at the house when I got there, and I just told everybody the results because everybody knew they were coming in that day, and it was hard to take, and I didn't tell my kids for about a week and a half, so we knew the plans and what was going on and how far along it was. So we waited for a little while to tell them. My 4-year-old, it didn't really hit him until my chemo treatments, and I started to lose my hair, and I had to shave my head. So I became really, really different to him, and that's when it really hit him. So I'm cancer-free as of right now. I just celebrated my 1 year on the 19th, so 1 year survivor, so yeah.
We caught up with members of the girls soccer team to get their thoughts on this past season.
Hi, I'm Andrew Radowski, and I'm a senior on the girls soccer team. I've been on the soccer team for 3 years. My favorite part about being on the girls soccer team is spending time with all my friends. One of the challenging parts is probably balancing it with school since we have practice and games every week. Well, I definitely think we did better than last season. We still had a couple of tough games, but I think we're ready for sectionals. One of my goals for the season was to win sectionals, which hasn't happened yet, so I don't know if we accomplished it yet.
Hi, I'm Sarah Knowles, and I'm a senior on the girls soccer team. Some things the team can do well to play when playing in sectionals is definitely working together, and communication is a very big thing. So, since there's 11 people on the field, there can't just be one person running everything. It has to be a team effort. Something that being on the soccer team has taught me is a lot of discipline and working together with people that you don't really necessarily see every day. So that's a major thing that we do. One of A favorite moment of mine from the season is us losing one of our main DAC games to Chesterton and coming back and playing Valpo like even stronger and being ready and getting ready for the end of the season. And that like really showed that like we can work hard and that it means something to us. Good luck to us in sectionals.
My name is Abby Mesberg and I'm a senior on the Lake Central Girls Soccer team. I think this year our team is actually really close because most of us have been playing together since freshman year. Going into sectionals, I think our team has a pretty good chance. They're going to be tough games, but we've been working really hard since the beginning of the season. We've been practicing since the beginning of the summer and we've been looking at each opponent that we play and picking out key players that we need to focus on in order to win.
Now let's send it over to Bailey and Jack for your sports update.
Welcome to this week's Sports Update. I'm Jack Theo.
And I'm Bailey Furman.
Boys tennis lost in regionals this week. Great season, boys, and congrats on the sectional title.
Girls volleyball won against Maryville on senior night 3-0. Congrats, ladies, and make sure you check them out during sectionals.
Your boys soccer team beat Munster Mustangs 3-1 in extra time in the sectional semifinals. Make sure you check them out Saturday at 2 o'clock at EC as they face off against Hammond Morton.
Boys and girls cross country both compete at Riverside Park this week. Good luck.
Your boys football team faces off against the Maryville Pirates tonight.
The theme is pink out, so make sure you wear your pink for breast cancer awareness.
Fall sports coming to an end. We'd like to thank our coaches and teams for all their hard work and dedication.
That's all we have for you for this sports update. I'm Bailey Furman.
And I'm Jack Field. Back to
Mr. Bagley's back with some more nutritional facts.
Let's take a look.
Hey Lake Central, this is Mr. Begley again with your nutritional fun fact. Did you know that strawberries are the only fruit with seeds on the outer skin? Yes, it's true. Other berries such as cranberries and blueberries have the seeds inside the fruit. P.S. Strawberries are a good source of vitamin C. And there's your nutritional fun fact for the week.
All athletes face challenges in their sports, but Kaylee Hoffman faces something a little unusual. Let's take a look.
I'm Kaylee Hoffman. I am a sophomore. I run cross country. I started running cross country in 6th grade. I did it in 8th grade, and then I did sophomore and freshman year. I joined cross country because of my friend. She did it, so then I just did it too. So VCD is vocal cord dysfunction, and it affects your breathing in, and then asthma affects your breathing out. It just kind of made it really hard to run, but still do it. I got asthma in 4th grade. It was athletic induced, and it got really bad in 8th grade year, but then I kind of managed it freshman year, and then it got bad again this year. I passed out during 2 races to where I haven't finished, and then I usually pass out like at the end of every race, just collapse. Okay, so at the Newberry meet this year, we were running in the forest, and then I started to feel like I couldn't breathe, but then I finally got out of the forest, and then I just collapsed, and my mom happened to be there. She helped me breathe again. I still want to do it. It's like you feel accomplished when you're done. I think this season's gone pretty good so far. I mean, other than like my asthma getting worse, like my time's improved, but we have sectionals coming up, so that's pretty exciting. I think my friends Nova, Liz, and Rizzo help me improve because we all kind of like pack run together, so it keeps like pushing me to finish races.
There's some controversy going on in the NFL right now about the national anthem. We got some students' opinions on the topic.
We hope you had a good weekend. It was a fiery one for the NFL after those Friday night comments from President Trump, where he called on NFL owners to fire players who take a knee in protest during the national anthem.
And the players, well, they united on the field Sunday. More than 100 knelt, and others stood arm in arm with their teammates. And some teams chose not to take the field during the national anthem.
My view on kneeling during the national anthem is that personally, I wouldn't do something like that just for all the veterans, and you know, I'm a pretty big patriot, but I do support people's rights to free speech, and I feel like they have the ability to do that if they want to, and that's our right as American citizens. So I feel like this whole thing is being blown out of proportion, and we should just take it down a notch.
Like my view on them kneeling down, it's kind of like disrespectful. I don't see the point of it. Like what even? Like just stand up real quick, you know? Like we have a lot of veterans that put their lives down for that. I just don't see the point to kneel down, and they just need to, I don't know, get suspended for a game so they don't disrespect and offend others.
Well, my opinions on the current subject matter is that the flag represents more along the lines of the people as a whole in the country. I don't think that people kneeling during the flag is really them trying to show major disrespect to our country. I think it's just them expressing their freedom of speech.
My view on the whole NFL thing, I think it's a good thing they're standing up for their rights. You know, they're doing the right thing. They're voicing their opinions and how they feel towards it. So I think it's a good thing that they're doing that.
I don't really think NFL players should be fined because of it. I mean, again, it is their right as American citizens to show their beliefs how they want to show them, and if that includes kneeling during the national anthem, that I feel like they're just using it as a platform to get their message across. You know, they see a problem and they see racism in our country, and I feel like this is what they feel like the best way to get that message across is. I don't think it's for anyone or against anyone.
And I don't really see the need for people to go out and attack the players and say that they're completely disrespecting our country, because it's simply not true. Our country was built off of the grounds of free speech, and well, I mean, if they want to kneel during the flag, who's to really stop them?
Now let's send it back to the studio for announcements.
What's going on, LC? I'm Kennedy Carnegie.
And I'm Drew Testa, and welcome to the favorite part of your week, LCTV announcements.
As some of you may know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. In honor of that, the columns in the art installation located on the north side of the school across the football field have been painted pink. Ribbons for Hope are $1. They are available in room E117 or the main office. All proceeds will go to the Cancer Research Center.
The next blood drive will be held on Friday, October 13th. Donors must be at least 16 years old to turn in a permission form. See Miss York in C209 or stop by the American Red Cross booth during lunch to sign up.
Chemistry Club. The rescheduled meeting will take place on November 17th at 2:20 in C217. Wear closed-toed shoes.
Student tech interns will be available Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, periods 1 through 4, and Tuesdays and Fridays during PTE in room J107.
Tutoring is available in all subjects Wednesday after school in C209. Tutoring is also available in PTE in the library. Please email tutoring@lcscmail.com to sign up for PTE. No sign up is necessary for Wednesday sessions, and tutoring is provided by members of the National Honor Society.
Hey Kennedy, how does a $30,000 scholarship sound?
Sounds pretty good, but also pretty impossible.
Well, students in grades 9 through 12 may enter the VFW sponsored patriotic audio essay competition. Download the application and information from www.vfw.org to enter, but your deadline is Halloween, October 31st.
In case any of you guys have forgot, because we do say this every single time, student passes may be purchased in the athletic office before and after school, but no passes will be sold on Fridays because of game days. Passes are $25 and will allow you to attend any home game throughout the school year, excluding IHSAA tournaments.
And if any of you get hungry after tonight's big game against Maryville, Pass Gills is offering 20% off to any high school student.
And just a friendly reminder to students, the daily announcements can also be found on the high school's website. That's all for today, LC. I'm Kennedy Carnegie.
And I'm Drew Testa.
Now let's send it back to Ryan and Alexis for the rest of Tribe TV.
Fall is upon us, Lake Central.
Let's see what some of our favorite fall activities are.
What's up, Lake Central? I'm Haley Runner.
And I'm Madison Sandoval.
We've been catching up with some students to seed what they find absolutely appealing about fall.
We found a reoccurring theme when talking to some students we picked. Let's check it out.
My favorite thing about the apple orchard is the donuts and the sunflowers, because the sunflower is my favorite flower.
My favorite part about the apple orchard is donuts. I really like to go there on my cheat days because I want to make it worthwhile.
My favorite part of the apple orchard is going and picking apples with friends and just having a great time.
I like going to County Line because there's a lot of things to do there. There's the corn maze and apple picking, and the best part easily is feeding the goats. Donuts are good, and I don't know, it's just a fun time.
My favorite part about the apple orchard is definitely the donuts. That's really the only reason I'll go there. And it's always fun to go there with friends because you get to just have a good time and pick apples and stuff like that.
That's all we have for you today, Lake Central. I'm Alexis Mostowski.
And I'm Ryan Voss, and that was Stripe TV.